What's on that brick house? I mean, yeah, brick house. That's okay, good shit. That's okay, y'all. It's okay. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Don't listen. You're gonna get burnt. I expect you to do it this time. I didn't blitz you on that. I didn't blitz you. I was just playing the cover 3 sky.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the state of Florida and TIAA Bank Field in Jacksonville. This crowd excited to see their Jaguars as both teams emerged from their tunnels a moment ago. We are just about ready for football as the Jags get set to match up with Cam Newton and the Carolina Panthers. Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Now a run. This is Alfred Blue. He faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they do finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 41. A big play there on the first play of the game. 44 yards on the ground. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First down, and they go right back to Blue. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling, and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance. The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Play, baby. Great fucking
but
play.
He cannot connect.
Yeah.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass.
Oh, where's the pass interference at,
possession? Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball
You out
on
here,
target.
Jetpack?
And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that.
You out here, Jetpack?
And because they couldn't hit the long field goal, they are set up nicely offensively at the 41, 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Good game.
On now, Graham Gano. He's hit from 63 as recently as last year. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, we can get a little closer this time.
Stop doing that.
I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
That game. I lost. I didn't even. Only 2 minutes. The second quarter, I wasn't even looking at the clock. I had a field goal, didn't kick it. Let the clock run down. I was trying to get that game set. I ain't really worried about that game. I know why I lost.
It happens like that. It happens like that.
Yep.
Exactly.
He played a good game. Not finished the win
for it with blue. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around
Yeah, but
the
I wouldn't have had to go for a touchdown on the last play. I was
pick up, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team.
I was playing totally different, only being down 1 versus being down 4.
22 jet bombers. I don't know why you going for 4th down, Vocat. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I gotta go get my vehicle. I'll be back.
They run for it.
I told him, don't do that.
That'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him
you got
behind
that
the
ball against that
line.
man.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Damn, you got B left now?
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a 1st down.
First down, Carolina. Set, ready? Set. Let's go, D.
Back to the ground on 1st, it's McCaffrey. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Newton, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to come to them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back, they're going to be bigger.
It's like playing 2K.
Tight
You
end
don't play 2K with the same basketball team.
big-time position.
And that's why you got to treat them. But not switch up with a different team, but try another team that you're pretty good with. You know? That's
the offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then they turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Against everybody else.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
They're going to stop that shit. And you got to find something else to do. They might be too late in the game. So we got to mix it up.
On the 30, they'll come up with a
mix
2nd and 5.
Sometimes, I mean, that's just how I do it. Just switch it up. You know?
Now Foles is going to let this go deep for Lee. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 48 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Oh, he got it.
Now a hit, and Foles loses the football. It's out, and the Panthers have recovered.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
Should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
They put their W pretty fast, though, but when it comes to L, they slow down with the L.
Great return as he takes us up just shy of
that's why I call you out. I don't give a fuck niggas get mad.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10.
But you do add. I saw you the other day. You do add your shit on there.
A gain of 3, second down.
I see you. I'll be
trying a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Get him! Where'd he go?
On 2nd down, here's Fournette.
What the fuck?
Fournette, a 1st down, still going. A gain there of 21 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would.
And he will not be able to get away as Foles is taken down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And the pressure gets to him again. Brian Burns, he's the one that drops in this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Foles. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. The kick by Lambeau is good. Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now it's Newton. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their 1st timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Check 52.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll toss it to Fournette. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm gonna give you a
speed.
All you gotta do is just watch your opponent for first drive.
Because he filled the gap before the offensive lineman could get to the next level and take him on.
It's easy.
Foles. The Panther rush too strong. They get
I'm just saying
there
for everybody. All you gotta do is know this. The first 2 plays, they're gonna try to run. Most of the time on the second play, you just choose a play that's gonna be a passing play.
Normally,
on second down.
a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case,
sometimes
he's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space.
And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We now proceed to the start of the second half. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway.
Come on now, let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters, as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
On 2nd and 7, Newton throw outside. McCaffrey's got it. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Usually the offense has an answer to anything a defense throws at them, including a safety valve, and that's what they did on that play. They went there, but the defense still made an excellent play and held them to no gain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Telvin Smith getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
That's exactly what they were looking for coming out to start the 3rd quarter. Get a sack, get off the field, get the momentum going in their direction.
Get the ball back to your offense, right? Get that momentum because, hey, this lead is very, very slim. It'll wind up being a net of 41. 9-yard return, 50 on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
I'll be here. I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far.
I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. I'll be
They
here.
haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try to figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Mike 5'9", Mike 5'9". Don't get nervous.
On 2nd and 15 now. Foles. He'll get this over to Westbrook. It's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
He'll drop to throw.
Defense, my defense really on his ass.
It's a Panther sack. K1 Short picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
I'm going for a 4th down, boy. I got this game on lock. I got this shit on lock, man. I'm going for a 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And able to find Conley. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A 4th down, no problem. 19 yards that time, but now it's 1st and 10.
Got to score a touchdown.
On 1st down, it's Blue. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Ever since I started doing the using, I'm a problem.
On 2nd and 12, Foles.
And
it's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him to find him. Find him.
Throw right side of the tight end, O'Shaughnessy.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. No move to get the offense off the field here. They've converted once on this drive. On 4th, they'll go again and try it once more. They'll go with a big bank for it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. 1st down on a pickup of 11. 4th and inches in plus territory. That seemed like a prime spot to go for it.
It certainly did, and there's so many things that go into it. Are you too far away for a field goal, but not far away to punt it? Do you just feel like your offense is better? I just think in today's NFL, offense feels like it has to take care of the football, has to keep the ball, because scoring is up. You better maximize every possession. You trust your offense more than you trust your defense in today's league.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down.
Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Brian Burns able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And Lambeau will put this one through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, you know, fourth quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 22. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
8. Check 3. Check 3. Check 3. Check 13. Check 13. Bang, bang, bang.
3rd and 2, Newton. And this is caught. He hits more. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
Let's go.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Had a bit of a lane there, took advantage of it. Give him 7 there on the first down carry. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. And an alley to run. Through an opening, and there he goes. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, 54 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that. And they better make sure they love him up, because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Let's go! Hey, Silver. I got you, son. Sponge. No.
They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see him go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Right there, 54, right there.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Wide open receiver, complete. And all the way down to the 26. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So on 4th down, a big-time completion. And the defense, they've got to be shaking their heads right now.
Not only shaking their heads, but understand that they committed one of those cardinal sins that they say they can't do at any time. They committed an...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possession.
A
big way.
Damn, it bogus as hell.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here, then?
No, I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains, wear down the clock, and make them use their timeouts in this situation. And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
I'll play you next. Whoever can play. Who's that?
To throw on third down. Newton. And that is incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Fielding just inside the 30. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Lee. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Foles. Short play.
Play, baby.
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Well, Foles and the Jags now have to deal with a 3rd and long after that sack.
Getting off track. You don't want to stick in this beat motherfuckers up the street, man. Yes, man. He didn't score a touchdown. Compared to last night. Straight stop him.
They'll drop the throw. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. He got out of bounds. That's a good thing, but still short of the 1st.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a 1st down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
You know how mad I've been doing, man. I ain't giving a fuck.
54, Mike, 54, Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Some competition.
Come on, D. Right there.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's to his running back, complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Back to throw.
Right there, baby.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
When are they going to learn?
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on 1st. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL?
I'm beating the fuck
miracle
out
of
of
the middle lands.
Bobcat.
All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was
Straight
that?
lockdown.
1978. I think it was in November.
You know he ain't gonna come across. You know that.
And he'll get this only to about the 38 as they stop him a few yards shy of the line to gain.
That's what I need to think about.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them in just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
I deserve the easy win. I deserve it. Don't I deserve the easy win? I'll be out here. I'll be coming at niggas' neck. But he easy, though. He beat B1, so he not easy. I ain't going to check him like no easy person.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we sign off from Jacksonville.
Oh, yeah, you lost overtime. I forgot. Damn, I forgot. Ah, yeah, he was mad about something. Hey, you see, niggas. Hey, Jetpack, it goes example right now. Niggas lost. They ain't put it. They ain't put a loss on there.
Yeah.
Hey, Nikki, I got you next. Don't go nowhere. Sit back and watch another game. All right, when you come back, you should be. Oh, nah, if I let you. Don't let me beat you. I could beat you on your good day.
You say that you proud of me, I turn my back, you laughing. Now I hit the scene, they like lights, camera, action. Living in a dream, now my music they be blasting. Step out, I'm a star, always in the latest fashion. Had to set the bar, try to catch me lacking. Bank account for my son, he won't have to struggle. You can see it in my eyes, all I do is hustle. They tried to knock me off my feet, I'm ready to rumble. Feel like I ain't ate in weeks, working off the muscle. Oh yeah, oh my, we ride for my brothers, no lie. All you can.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Yes, sir.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Go. 280. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
And all the way down to the 26. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Sproles. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. In on the stop, the former Georgia Bulldog, Roquan Smith.
I like competition.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
I like that.
They go counter with Howard. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Rolex is on his shit. You playing with the Eagles, playing me, MackMed. Rolex is on his shit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wentz.
I saw it too. Hey, Nicky, I saw it too, Nicky Dizzy. You see I'm going towards them there.
Creating the contact, the first incompletion. Now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3.
Yeah, I like this.
And the kick by Elliott is good. And the Eagles, they take a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points, maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
I already know, man. Noodles not that good, though. He decent, but I think he fell off, too. He fell off.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hey, let's keep it on. Noodles fell off a little bit. He barely beat me last time, but he's not going to play me, though.
Former Gamecock here, this is Mike Davis. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
I just didn't like how man played me last time. I had an open man, and they overthrew the person.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Here's Davis now.
I'm back.
Give him 8 yards. There's still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
I think sometimes Noodles come to the party
The Chicago first down, the former Jag, Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky.
That's my nigga, dog. I fuck with Noodles, dog. That's my nigga, but I'm going to keep it 100. Can't be running, man. You ain't going to get good running. Right now, the only 2 players I have trouble with right now is Gohard and Ralph. That's the only 2 people I'm having trouble with right now. I can actually beat me.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
AZ was dirty the other day. I haven't played 4. 4 haven't played me, so I'm not worried about 4. I called him out for a game and tried to play me. I ain't worried about 4.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky, Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Can't sleep on Rolex.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long.
I had to do that ball fast. I had to do that ball.
And he has another first down.
Open though. I said, man, if I was any more second, they're going to sack me. I said it.
I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed.
He
actually was able to hold on to the ball.
He can ball.
He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit.
What a move.
Right side.
What a move I just did.
Chicago.
In front of the cameraman. It's good.
Mike Davis.
What a fucking move.
44 yards.
Man,
and the Bears have taken the lead. And there you go. Nothing really too complex. Block, keep to your assignments. Let them run it in. They did it.
fundamental football. Good blocking, beats good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
Once you go into your daughter shit,
it's a short kick, taking it to 15. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
See on the game, you pissed off?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've got fan bases.
But this is what Park says. Park said the Eagles in
Chicago is overrated. What did
you say, OP? What did you say, OP?
Howard has the first down and then some. And finally down at the 32-yard line.
Overpowering.
Play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Running with Howard. And forget that 100-yard rushing game.
Man. I'm trying, but you're making them plays, though, man. You're making them plays. I can't do shit about it.
Under the century mark for the game.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that one, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
A 6-yard pickup on the ground that time, and that'll make it 3rd and 4 coming up. Wentz.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage. And we're still in the second quarter.
Brings up 4th down. Solid coverage by the Bears D.
Bobby's going touchdown. Playing linebacker right now too. I know when to play linebacker.
Elliott puts this one through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light thing. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second and very short, Trubisky. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Trubisky. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Now Sproles. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. On 1st down, they run with Howard. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Tackle made there by Bilal Nichols.
It's going to be hard.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
Can't catch that, man.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
You know that. I know that.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Now Wentz on the bootleg.
Good play. Punt the ball, man. Punt that fucking ball.
Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
On the return is Cohen. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bears take over.
Can't play nobody lightly, man.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
For me, I hit rack, but if it's in the air, I hit aggressive.
Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
I hit most times, but down air, like air, I hit aggressive.
I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Connecting with Burton here over the middle.
Yeah, I caught that.
Really nice gain of 25 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
Where is right?
Alan Sink was the quarterback in his center on that play. They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery, and he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close. Sneak it?
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. We haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
I've seen them a couple times, but, you know, I wish you get a warning, like a warning or something. I don't know, but
now Wentz.
That ain't fair, though.
Trying to lay one up deep. caught inside the 35. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout.
Really
we'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I see Hall do that shit plenty of times, though. I see him do that plenty of times. When he just cut off the game when he lose.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
It's kind of like no warning. It's kind of like it was no warning from him, though. Am I what I'm trying to say?
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think
easy.
And he's got down.
And that's a rookie.
It's a full
He's just a rookie.
30, 20, touchdown, Chicago. David Montgomery, 75 yards as the Bears push further out in front. Not a whole lot to...
They see me out here, man. I'm out here doing numbers, man. That's what I do, man.
A little extra in there, so whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Man.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to...
Trying for the tight end. Ertz, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
Y'all see that pick 6?
This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
Am I out here, Rolex? Rolex, am I out here, though, Rolex? There's no lucky in my game.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
You should not beat me last game at all.
Here's a handoff to Sproles to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
How mad is him overthrew the pass.
This complete left side to Aguilar.
Not that we throw that pass over
14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball will get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
No, not. No, he's Trubisky. Trubisky did good. I don't give a fuck.
Now wins.
He did good in the playoffs. You just don't like him.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd
He had like a 3-4 yard game.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry.
You seen the playoff game between Philly and Chicago.
Blink of an eye. That
didn't he play real good, though?
Sack.
Trubisky, for the fucking playoffs. For
I guess
first
they
year.
figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter.
No pitch.
As he'll go for it on 4th down. Throwing now those wins.
Damn, Matt came through.
The pressure
Matt came through.
And he goes down once more. Khalil Mack. And that
Game
will
over,
force
man.
a turnover on downs.
That's still Matt. Matt be coming through in the second half for me, especially fourth quarter. He be coming through in the fourth quarter. Matt be coming through in the fuck.
First down. Here's the run with Montgomery. Give the tackle that time to Rodney McLeod.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Cool now, man. You're a rookie. Montgomery just a rookie. You're just a rookie.
Take four.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but he did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let them outside where they can really shred your defense.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky.
Wow.
And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them.
And they won't try and pooch it. It's a fake. A big first down on a fake play. What a call. 16 yards.
I'm not sure that the surprise was that they actually faked it. That's classic territory to go ahead and do it. The surprise to me is that they were successful. I'm not sure the defense was really prepared.
And now they're going to keep the drive alive here. Really big play on the fake punt. Back to the ground. This time Montgomery. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Colin's good, though. He a better running back.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
That bigger back is retarded, dude. If a nigga can run, he can run. But I get the thing though, but that's just stupid.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Yeah, he's good at that. He's good at that, though.
He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
On third down, Trubisky. He's got his tight end, Burton. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence, and that one was realized there. You've got to find your tight end in that situation.
Throwing here, Trubisky. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Cox always getting my fucking way. Every time, especially when I play go hard.
So it'll be second and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Everybody missed go hard. I mean, not go hard. Everybody missed hard. Hart always coming in and talk about his running game.
Try again on second and goal after going backwards to the 12.
He's like an OG.
They'll run on second down with Cohen. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They get 5 on the run, but it leaves them with a tough third and goal forthcoming.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They said Alverson was too small to play shooting guard, but he plays
and that lines this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Not getting hurt. Running through them big dudes.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game. That I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
When you beat B1 again, come on,
for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback.
There's no bullshit. I'm playing football.
In this case, though,
I am playing football, bro. Ain't no bullshit. 6-27.
Deficit,
I think my defense is on point because that's how much Bocas scored last time.
He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
I'm more relaxed in my offense.
First down, a run with Cohen. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now Trubisky. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they showed off the athletic juke. Good little game there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. Trey Burton. As the Bears push further out in front. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
I want House. Another pick six. Another pick six.
Touchdown.
Wow, man. This what y'all had trouble with last night?
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This one fielded at the 5. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
So I don't think Hog's not coming back home.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they gave up the pick six, and now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious? And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Caught out left side by Robinson. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. It's now 2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 46-yard line.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. To throw on 2nd and 6. Trubisky rolling to his right. Now he's going to throw deep. And this is caught. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory.
I'm out here for real.
A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards.
Wow. They put a pound on cam on there. Wow. That should be touchdown. That should be touchdown. Okay.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Trubisky going to take it on the sneak. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah, good surge defensively.
Wow.
Sometimes you can just tell by the way a quarterback lines his feet up behind center. He's going to try and sneak it in. And they catch him here and stop him for no gain.
We want it. Come to my way.
Trubisky keeps it himself. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. A big play to start the drive got him in this position, but this defense has held firm since, and now it's 3rd and goal. This time, Trubisky will throw. They'll roll him out right, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well. And oftentimes, the spy, not as athletic as the guy he's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns 3rd and goal. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation,
I want to give up 6 points, no touchdown, 2 games in a row.
There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you...
I'm out here.
I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
You know who to say by now? Stop it, man. We don't want to
bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in a game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on. Get it done.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
I don't say
when they're scoring that many points.
Saying.
Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
The fucking Tampa Bay.
Yeah, that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden.
You played the Buffalo
NFL.
Bills, remember? Back in the days.
The Bears get the win at home as we say so long.
I think they pissed you. I think they pissed you off when they got rid of somebody. You say, fuck them. Oh, they do. They do. They do.
Man, 47-6. I sure did say that. Noodles ain't gonna send that invite though. And you know I beat you before too. I beat you back. I beat you the game before, and you beat me last game. So you ain't saying nothing, dude. We didn't play that many times, Noodles. Noodles, you gonna keep it 100. We didn't play that many times. Show me a screenshot. We didn't play that many times. Show me a screenshot. We didn't play that many times. Stop it. We probably played that 3 times, dude. You might have been 2-1. It might be 2-1. You might be up by 1 game. But we didn't play many times, Noodles. I'm gonna keep it 100. Nah, you talking about 19, nigga. Do it, ain't built for the weekend. Sweet, this sugar, one man on me, but get deep. Watch what you doing. I ain't damaged goods, damn it out the clay. You wish you could. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, right before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah, so suspenseful, I'm up in the field. Saw it in my eyes, it was the Tiger Hill. Gon' jump off the line and see the flight of field. Rewrite your history off this line right here. Your best bet be ahead, easy to get rich or dead trying. This ain't never new, I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze I won't, I can't lose, ready, rest or I'm dead. Do what you can to do, make your next move your best. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I'm keeping it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way, way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do this for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they souls the chills. My jewelry code is chill. Stories treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Let's go. Paper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See that pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, this way, way before the yeah, you right. They do that. They do that. You right about that. You right. Yeah, and I leave too. I leave out of part too. Well, you ready to play right now, fam? You ready to play right now, fam? I'm about to go take a shit. If anybody trying to play, I'm about to go take a shit. Anybody trying to play, tell them that MackMed in the bathroom.
I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me. No conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for
Nikki, you free, Nikki? Nikki, you free? Oh, you see, you about to play in 5 minutes? I got you. I know. J-Pat trying to be like McMahon. I see you, J-Pat. Shit is cute. Nah, one of his a starter, one of his a superstar. Superstar don't light up. Yeah, Khalil Milk light up and the other dude light up. Eddie Jackson. What's up, Nancy? Not much. Hey, J-Pat, you ready? Yeah. All right, go to the store.